someone told me that that you will find yourself here on this farm. You will find yourself. And that is happening. I was just sitting on my porch, my back porch here. Which I can't really do right now because I got mosquito bites everywhere, all over my body. I can't really do this. I'm gonna close it because of mosquitoes. I need to get like a net. But I was sitting there and like just thinking about how just proud I am of myself and just where I came from. Like last year when I was pregnant, and this is my first time having my own space, and like there was some situations with, we'll just say, roommates where I was either locked out twice, once when I was pregnant and once when I was breastfeeding and Bodhi was inside, and it was just drama. And obviously that's what the kids' dad, and there's like, I'm not upset about it. Like I don't want anyone to like judge him, or he's a great dad, and it was just drama. Like people, I was doing shitty things too. And so anyways, no one can fucking lock me out of this. There isn't even really locks. This is the only lock in the whole thing. Boom. If you call that a lock. There is a place you could put like one of those, it's like called a padlock on the front door from the outside if you wanted, but I don't really feel the need to. Have any other bug bites? Oh my gosh. And I'm just crying about it because it's like emotional. Why am I so emotional? And why am I so emotional? Seriously, that's what I want to know. Why? My emotions have just ruled my life. And I have made so much progress. And people close to me have told me, and the progress that they've seen, and I feel it inside, and I see it in my life and what's going on around me, and I'm grateful, and I'm like super content. I'm really happy, but I'm also like excited for what's next and what else is out there, and designing my own small structure. And just getting to live, it's just so cool. This is exactly what I wanted. I love being in a small space too, because I can just reach everything. Okay, so we might as well just do a tour. So we're in the back of the bus. It's messy. This is like real life. I have some pictures back there, and this just opens like that. And out here, I have like a compost going, and like my shovel's there, and then back that way is towards the toilet. All right, and then up here is the bedroom area. The ladder's kind of sketch, and it's messy. This is like kid zone. I am an independent mama of 2 boys, and one is 11 months old. He's almost 11 months old, and we are almost out of diapers. He has diapers at night, and then when he's here, I mostly keep him naked or with like some shorts or some pants on, but mostly naked because that's just the easiest, because I'm putting him on the toilet a lot. But we get most of his poops and pees not in a diaper. sometimes it just depends on the day. Some days I get most of them in the toilet or outside, and then some days I don't get a lot of them and they're on the floor, and I'm going through towels like crazy. And we're just learning how to do all this because I don't really want to use disposables. I have them. Like here's one. I used this multiple times, I think. And he never peed in it. So I usually go through 1 or 2 during the day, maybe. Depends on if we're out and about. Anyways, that's a mouthful. But you can see my bed. This is like a towel, that yellow thing. There's a 3-inch, dang it, I'll just come up. I wasn't planning to do this, but if I don't do it now, I'm never gonna do it. And it's a shitty video, but whatever. Okay, so under here. Oh my gosh, it's in layers and layers. I can't even show you. Can I? Oh yeah, I can. It's like 3-inch foam. It's not very big. So, and then I have this bed under here. It's just like a wood frame type thing. So it wasn't very comfy, so I added like a bunch of blankets. And now it's pretty comfortable. I could use probably like another, like maybe like a pad or something under here. So that's my bed. And then what I do is I keep this big towel here because I have Bodhi and Axel sleep up here sometimes. Most of the time we're still figuring out the sleeping situation because it's just like awkward where the rooms are at, and like I want to be close to them, but I also don't want to sleep in the same room as them sometimes because I just sleep better. Anyways, we're figuring it out. I'm gonna have a different layout. I'm really thankful for this experience because I get to see like what I like and what I don't and what I would change. Anyway, so I put this here because, you know, sometimes kids pee or puke or whatever, and I don't want to have to freaking change the whole thing. So this is really handy. And Bodhi totally puked. No, wait, pooped. He got poop on it, on the corner of it. Oh, I gotta wash that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, and I'll show you the greenhouse. This is living in this small space. Like, oh my god. Okay, I'm on the bed now, and you can see like I am touching the ceiling. So it will keep your body like moving for sure. Okay, so this is Bodhi's favorite play spot. He loves to play with these doors, and it goes into the greenhouse, which is kind of messy, but I will take you in there and show you anyways. And it is much warmer in here. Oh my gosh. Why was I so loud about that? It didn't hurt that bad. Okay, so this is kind of, it's just like a greenhouse. I call it the greenhouse. And like it's a legit greenhouse. It's warm in here and muggy. Oh, there's my hat. There's not much space. Well, right here I can actually stand up all the way. And yeah, I can stand up all the way. And it goes all the way down that way. So it has like the roof's like angled like that. And I just have some storage. We're figuring out what to do with this space. And then I have like Axel likes to sit in here. So I had an extra foam pad and I just put a towel over it for now. But eventually I need to like learn to sew or something. All right, we're gonna go back. Okay, let me show you. So, oh, also, which I would personally change this in my own. This whole thing, this like storage type area. You can see, but my bedroom could be the same height as this if that storage area wasn't there. So I would probably, oh my gosh, I would probably just not do that. Ow. This is like, I already honestly hit my head on like a pretty regular basis. So filming while, you know, moving around, and I'm still getting familiar with the space. I'm kind of embarrassed. So funny. I hope you guys are getting a good laugh. Okay, so now we'll go back downstairs. Oh, this is my view And it's so nice. I freaking love it. The sun comes up at like 5 in the morning right now. And so Bodhi and I are up pretty early. Axel will sometimes sleep in like later, but oh my gosh, it has us up early, so it's totally changed our schedule. You can hear the birds and pretty awesome. Okay, whew. Let's see, for safety. Oh, here's my little library. Those books right, whoops, there are all the books I wrote since I was like a little kid. All right, we're gonna go down the ladder. Anything up there? No. Okay, so we kind of come into the bus. Oh, I have my water here, and then back here I have 2 more jugs of water. I'm still working on this space back here. I call this the caboose. It's like the back little corner. It has I want to put like a curtain here and have it. I want that to be like my hangout spot, like when the kids are sleeping, and then you can open that back door and have a fire out there. Maybe we'll see. This is Bodhi's area. This is supposed to be like a closet, but I just got one of these gates, and I put a foam pad at the bottom with some. These are both waterproof, like cloth things. And that's where he sleeps. I need to figure out, because it gets really bright in there, and I just need to figure out, I'm sorry, I just need to figure out some little curtains in there. I have another closet over here, and it's very messy too, so I'm not going to show you. But it has like a little hanging rack, and I made this little curtain. I also have, ooh, let's see if they are working. Oh, okay. I have some lights. You can see this, this string here has lights on it, but it's not wanting to work right now. All right, and then we come into the kitchen, and this is like my pantry. It's honestly it has more storage than I need, unless shit hits the fan and I'm like not going back to society, which honestly I'm contemplating like just not going back to society anyway, so I'm kind of getting stocked up. So I have under here are 2 big storage bags. I have like rice and lentils and beans or whatever, like the dry storage stuff, and then more stuff here. This is like arts and craft. This is like a cute little toolbox I got at the Goodwill, but we have arts and craft stuff in there. And then over here is like the snacks, like the treaty snacks that I keep up. Down here I have my cooler, so if I did want to keep something, because I don't have a fridge, so if I did want to keep something, I could bring, like, I have the neighbors, like on a different property, they have a fridge and freezer, and they are very, very kind and sweet. They're like the grandparents of the neighborhood, and they let me use their freezer. So I can, like, I have 2 big ice packs that I just swap out if I need to. I honestly have not been doing it. I'm just lazy. I don't feel like walking back and forth, and I just haven't been doing it. So if I get fresh food, I just have to eat it as soon as possible, essentially. All right, and then over here we got a beer that I'm drinking, a bottle. Look at, it's so messy in here. Let's see, I have these storage under here. All of this is all this and this. They're like pretty, they take up like the whole length of that countertop, essentially. But that's all like dry storage that's all prepper stuff. Food. And it's not even like, it's mostly just like whatever was cheap at grocery outlet. I'm just like, that might be good if, you know, shit hits the fan. And I don't know why I like to say shit hits the fan. I just like saying that phrase. I think I say it too much though. All right, anyways, let's see. This is the wood stove. This heats this tiny house really, really well. It's great. I love it. And then this is a rock I got in Maine. And it's fun to have rocks on here because they heat up and then you can use them on your hands. But I just like having them here. And then actually, my real Okay, let's be real. Okay. This is like a freaking weapon. Like, look at it. I found this in Maine. I was like, oh, you are coming with me. This is perfect. And you can use it. You can just use it for so many things. You can probably use it to cut stuff. Use it to like grind stuff. Like there's a nice little like spot here. You just like grind stuff up on. And like legit weapon. Like and it's right by the door. So it's pretty handy actually, just in case there's no address here. And it's pretty like, not a lot of people know about it. All right, so this is the living space. I often will leave drawers open. I shouldn't even have drawers. I just need shelves. I love this the open shelf stuff. This whole wall has open shelves, and I love it because I hate closing and opening things. Oh, is that another bite? Lovely. I feel like it just wastes a little bit of your time, your day, and then it adds up to like probably years or something I'm spending closing and opening things. Like I just don't want to do it. So over here I have my little bear family. My little baby bears. This is a trophy. I didn't take a lot of my personal items on the bus, mostly just like clothes and then like essential stuff, but I brought this trophy because Axel really likes trophies, and this is my trophy from 1998. Aw, little Anne playing soccer, and I just have that right there. It's home. And then I have like, this is my whiteboard. I use it for like a schedule for the day, so you can see like I have like an actual like whole day schedule for Bodhi. And then this is like the weekly calendar. I try to stay organized. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm not organized at all. Like I have them there, but I don't use them. I have my ukulele that I'm learning to play. And let's see. Oh, I brought my avocado pillow. Bodhi loves that. He will wrestle that. He like thinks it's the coolest thing ever. Oh, and then we have over here, we have a mouse in the house that is chewing like a nice little hole. Anyways, we have the clock, which I'm teaching Axel about time because, oh boy, that kid and his time, like he just needs to learn like more about like how valuable time is. Like sometimes it just takes forever to get ready for bed. You know what I mean? All right, and then we have this guy. This is like the multi chart. You go through it with the kids, and you go through like the month and the weather, morning, afternoon, evening, the time. So this is nice. So I can be like, hey Axel, when the clock looks like this, that means it's time for, whatever, bedtime. And he really likes that. Axel likes that a lot. I'll close this drawer. We have our potty. The potty. Bodhi uses that a lot actually, and he is pretty cute. He just sits up there all by himself. And then I have, this is like full of Bodhi clothes, and then this is Axel's clothes and Axel's underwear, and like pajamas fit in those two drawers. And then I have these two drawers of clothes, and this is like all my clothes. Fits in two drawers. It's very I'll show you. It's pretty like organized. And then, oops, whatever, I'll fix it later. Me and my drawers. And then in my coat closet, I'm not going to show you, but in my coat closet, I have my jackets. So those are just like everything else except for jackets. All right, and then here is the outside. I have just like, normal door, no lock. You could lock it right there. Oh, it's messy out here, guys. It's pretty cool. And then my yard. This is the bamboo garden. Very, very tall bamboo. I love it out here. Oh, and we're like nestled next to the Cascade Mountains, and so it's more humid and it rains a lot more. It feels like, I'm guessing this is like what like a rainforest might feel like. Probably like definitely not as heavy, right? But okay, and then this is the rain catchment system we got going on, and then I just have like a little spout. I'm in the oh my gosh, I'm on I got grates on the porch here. You just, you know how spouts work. And I'm doing some dishes, and then I really didn't want to bring plasticky items out here, but these things are so cool. It's like one of those collapsible buckets, which is so handy. And then I have 2 of these collapsible things, and they're so handy, especially for grocery shopping or laundry, because there's my laundry situation. That's like, the laundry is probably the hardest part about all of this. I didn't realize how much I freaking overused the washer. I would just like throw something in if it was like barely dirty, and just because I didn't, or even if I just didn't want to deal with it. It's just terrible. Like, and that's part of the reason I came off grid, is because I take a deep breath. Sometimes I get talking fast, but that's part of the reason I came off grid, because I just felt so wasteful and I didn't like it. And it's so easy to be wasteful with how things are set up. And I just wanted to just have a smaller impact on Mother Nature. It's so beautiful. And coming out here, I've worked with the raw land and like tried. I don't know if I like fully finished the job, but I got it fairly level. But we didn't get out the actual, what's it called? A level? To like measure with the little thing that goes back and forth. We haven't gotten that out yet. Anyways, but it's a lot of work. So I have like mad respect for like anything that's built, really. Is like, I'm like seeing how much work goes into just getting the ground ready to build it. And then the structures around here, a lot of it's like built out of natural materials, and so it takes even longer. Like, it took him 5 years to build one house that's probably like 200 square feet, and using natural materials, like something that he had to like dry, and that took a long time. All right, anyways, back to the tour. I just got this today. So he had like, the guy who owns the farm, he had this sink, and he said I could have it, so I brought it over. I'm gonna try and do laundry in it. I'm trying to learn how to do laundry off grid. I really don't want to go to laundromat. That really just doesn't sound like fun to me. And I don't want to mooch off people, and I just want to learn to be self-sufficient. That's 100% why I'm out here. I want to be self-sufficient. All right, we are in the back of the bus. I showed you my compost. This is like basically the big pile of like, we like weeded this area. So many weeds, you know. If you don't know what it is, it's just a weed, but really it's not. Everything has a purpose. So yeah, I have this area back here, and I could technically have people like camp back here, if people wanted to come visit, but I also like will like pee or throw pee off of this, and Bodhi will pee off of this back porch. So, I could not do that, but we've been doing it. So I don't know if that would like affect, I don't know. I wouldn't want to camp right here. I feel kind of bad, but, there's potentially other spots available for camping, or just sleep in your van like me if you have a van, or something that you can convert, just until like you don't even need much room to sleep, really, if it's just you. Depends. All right, so this is the back area, and I will take you to the loo. I have this nice little path that my friend helped me make. And this is my toilet. I almost opened it. Why would I do that? Oh my god. Gosh, that's gross. Okay, so I have this little privacy wall here. Because before you could just see like straight through to the bus. So I'm like pretty thankful for that. Let me just show you the view. So, you know, boom. I'm just like out here in nature. And this is what I'm looking at. And you can use toilet paper. When it's raining, there's so many trees that the rain, it doesn't get on you like as much as it would if you're straight out in, you know, with no trees. So it kind of helps. But I'm planning on having an overhang. Like I would prefer to not be rained on while I'm, you know, taking a poo. So, all right, I think that's the tour of my house. My very, very first place, all on my own. And damn, that feels good. And it's a 2-bedroom. I was always hyper focused on wanting a 2-bedroom so the boys could have, or for a while it was just Axel, so, you know, my kid could have his own room and I could have my own space. And now I do have my own space, but the kids are definitely all up in it. So I'm planning on one day building my own spot, and I'm gonna have a freaking secret like door or whatever, secret contraption to get into a secret room that's gonna be all mine, and no kids are gonna be allowed in there. All right. So this was a tour of this converted bus. It's a 2-story. Actually, I'll just go back out here. So it's a 2-story. Raw video. I'm not going to edit this. I'm just going to throw it up. We'll see if it uploads. I have a hard time wearing these. I don't know if you noticed me doing this all video, but I have a thing with like claustrophobia with like this. So sorry about that. But it's a 2-story. I think it's like a 1950s-ish bus. It's been sitting here for almost at least 15 years. Probably a little bit longer. I don't know the full history, but it's been lived in for 15 plus years and loved and cherished for sure. And I am probably going to be leaving here before it gets too wintry, because if I'm still allowed in society and to move, I will probably go somewhere warmer because I don't want to do the winter here. It's next to the mountains, so it's really, really cold, snowy, and you just have to have the wood stove going all year round. And right now, as an independent mom, the idea of being in charge of that with 2 kids, that just seems really overwhelming. So, and I just would rather be in warmer climates. I don't know if you've seen my posts lately, but I've been really enjoying being naked by the water, and that is way more enjoyable when it is warm out. So I'm thinking I'm just going to follow the sun. I'm just going to follow the sun. Yep. All right.